Alright, so this is Nathan in downtown Mount Dora. And we're going to ask him the 5 questions. So number 1 is, what gives you purpose?
It's an interesting question. I was actually discussing it with 2 ladies sitting right up there this morning. Had my breakfast and sitting up there. And I overheard them talking about something. They mentioned a story. And I looked in my wallet. I saw this card.
Oh, you did still have it.
We all have a story. And I went over to the ladies and said, excuse me, don't mean to be rude or interrupt, but it sparked something that I had to talk to you about. And I told them the whole story about how we had met the day before. And then we went into, they asked the question, what is your purpose? Or I asked the question, that was what you proposed to me. And I said, I thought long and hard about it, and it changes with time. It changes with our perspective. It changes with our responsibilities. It changes. So I never could narrow it down. And the other ladies put their input into it. One of them said it came down to her just knowing that she was loved and loves me. And so her purpose comes to love. So there's so many variables. I can't give you a straight shot. It changes.
How about right now? Do you have a purpose right now at this time in your life?
Purpose right now is trying to keep the balance between family, work, kids, self, having a balance in all that.
Seems like you're doing a good job being here. All right, question number 2. Who or what has been your biggest teacher?
Nature has definitely been the biggest teacher.
Oh. Anything specific with nature?
Just the way that there's an abundance of life. So it's like you don't see fear, doubt, you don't see any of that negativity in nature. You just see life. And you see a balance between how things grow together. They give each other space. It's like there's a balance between it. I just think that we can learn so much just from observing the natural world.
I guess this is
Oh, that's so beautiful. What does success mean to you?
I think that's another one that changes over time, obviously. Success is different now than age I'm at now. I think having freedom is a level of success, and that's freedom is different for every single person. It's on a scale of what's considered free or considered independent or considered successful. It's going to be random for the person you ask. But to me, I think having freedom and having a goal or something to keep yourself going towards, to keep yourself busy, or so it's not just raw freedom, you still have some direction.
Awesome. To be able to come sit out here whenever you choose. Some freedom. If you could eliminate one thing from your life, what would it be?
I guess the urgency or the expectation to always feel like you have to perform to a level, like it's always I feel like I'm trying to get into more of a balance where life isn't as demanding. So I guess how do I rephrase that to how I raise something in my life that I have to do? Realize that the busyness that I have, I created in a sense, like through my actions in my past. So changing my decisions daily to right now
you could give any advice to your younger self, what would it be?
That's so funny. I just asked a guy that today.
Of course you did.
His name is Joe. He had a Growing Boulder shirt on. And have you ever seen the TV show on PBS, Growing Boulder?
I've heard of it.
All right, well, I noticed it, and I started talking to him about it. He came over, and we started talking. I said, what advice would you give to your younger self? He thought about it for a while. He gave me a really good answer. He was older. He was probably in his... He was probably 55. I wasn't 65, probably, retired. And he said, which I agreed with him, he said, patience. It's so cool because he's telling me patience because I'm sitting here all day just
I love
enjoying it.
How beautiful. What a mirror. That's awesome. Now, where did you come up with the question to ask him? From that show?
No, I had this sitting here all day on this thing here. And so when he came over, I think he maybe saw it. And I had asked a couple questions. I said, well, I've used up 2 of them. And I think he maybe saw that sitting there. So I said, well, you asked me one more before we left. And that's what I said.
And you picked one of them and you didn't know it was one of them.
No idea.
That's fabulous. I love it. So the advice you would give to your younger self would be?
It might not be that one. That was a good one, though. I would say, learn to do what I'm doing now. At moments. Don't be so focused in on the career support or something else, but make it be something that you're passionate about. Do something you're passionate about.
So awesome. This has been so fun.
You had to figure out what you're passionate about. In order to do that, for me, it's development of trial and error. Still trying to figure that out. I still haven't got that. So.
Well, it probably changes too, right?
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
it's
So fun. Thank you.